Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. There's the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Gullit. This is a promising build-up. Tries to play it. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Over to the right flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Gone backwards. Gullit. Oh, that's delightful. Cruyff, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Gullit. And it's Gullit. Aimed beyond the defence.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Gullit. And the pass is intercepted. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
Cruyff. It's run loose here. Now it's Cruyff. Messi. Crosses it in. Terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Can he get it through? The less said about that pass, the better. Now it's Gullit. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a great ball here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! Cameroon very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. And it's Thuram. Thuram making good progress on the right-hand side. Gullit, renowned for his long-range shooting. Gullit. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a searching pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Gullit. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now this could be a chance. And this is Roberto Carlos.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Koundé is always scanning the pitch for targets. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos. Messi. Cruyff has created one goal already. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Cruyff. And Edmilson.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nedved. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Gullit. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Cameroon up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Cameroon just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Cameroon can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Messi. Lofted upfield. Well, they could break here. Gullit constantly looking for the ball into the box. And it's Gullit. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, that's been intercepted. Adriano. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Edmilson. And it's Edmilson. Gullit touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Strokes it back. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pepe cuts it out. Still just a single goal between the sides. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well played. Nedved. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hazard. He is through here.
Hazard just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
And here's Nedved. And they win it back again.
Vietnam really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Edmilson for Varane. Thuram. Hazard. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Spread it left. And he was quick to react. Nedved. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Ed Nielsen. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking for the run. And this is Hullet. And it's Hullet. Oh, now he can run away with it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Hullet. Now it's Hullet. He won't be happy with that one. Cameroon still ahead by the game's only goal. And that pass just didn't quite work. Played out towards the right wing. Roberto Carlos. And it's Hullet. I think we're just about done here. And Hullet! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Substitution in progress.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Oh, he's been caught napping!
There will be
Guardiola.
1 minute added time.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. And no, that was never going to make it. And that is as far as it goes. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get
to
the
today's
juices flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness. Chance, surely! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Nedved. Good purposeful running this. Shot and goal! Goal!
They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and it's Messi. Adriano. And he was quick to react. Nedved. And it's Roberto Carlos. Puyol spots it and intercepts. Roberto Carlos, passing is crisp and sharp. And it's made its way to him. Rummenigge! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, they could break here. Edmilson. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Hullet. Gerrard. Oh, look at the space here. Decent chance! Oh, it's come loose.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Messi. Hullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Has crossed into the middle.
Cameroon are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Great vision. And Hullet! And that should get the job done. Oh, what has happened here? And that is terrific effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Thuram. Edmilson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Rummenigge goes for the shot! Now, he's got space here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Tries to get it clear. Now this could be a chance.
Vietnam really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Now he's off and running. So what can they make of this? Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's delightful. And he shoots! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Nedved clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Cameroon are looking to go forward now. And this is Adriano. Oh, he's burst through. Can he finish? It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
There will be 1 minute added time.
No, that's been intercepted. Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Cameroon will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Cameroon are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Gerrard. That'll be a throw. And it's Nedved. And here's Gerrard. Great defending, strong and determined. Edmilson. Tries to play it through. Gullit. Now it's Messi. Adrian. And a chance! Superb goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one
Chance for a shot! Ah, he's given it, has another go!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Getting up there! Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Ah, he's had it taken off him. That's a little off target. Messi makes a dash for it. He is just caressing the ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Adriano being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Messi closing. Oh, shooting chance! And now the breakaway. Messi. And this is Cruyff. That's going wide left. That's tidy. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now there's a fine ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And the pass is intercepted. Ferry goes sliding in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's well spotted. That's destined for the flank. Well read. Nice interception. Edmilson. It's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Now it's Gullit. And it's Gerrard. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Rafael Varane, always a very imposing presence at the back. And here's Gullit, looking to play him in. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
the most accurate pass. Hazard. Now who's going to be first to this? There's a sharp little ball here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Thuram. And this is Luis Suarez. And it's Balde. Thuram gets the foot in and wins the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a sharp pass. Hazard goes for a shot! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Hazard demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam have their lead. He's had a shot! Backward it goes.
Cameroon really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He's picked his way through. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Added minutes has been
Look, often
indicated.
chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Balde finding himself in space. He leaps for it! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight! And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. This might spell danger, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rafael Varane. Some really good ball movement. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nedved. Cameroon, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He has found the way through. Hoisted in.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Thuram. Chance here to counter. Thuram. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, great leap! That was superb goalkeeping.
Gullit really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Ibrahimovic. Nedved. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Ball's gone out of play. Now he's off and running.
Vietnam really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Gullit is herring after that one. Gullit looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And here's Cruyff. And it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. Well, that has not gone well. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? Nedved is in a really good position out wide. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's a good-looking ball. Thuram. Rafael Varane. Koundé. And it's Nedved. Roberto Carlos. Oh, nice touch. Delivers with whip.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
That pass has been well intercepted. Nedved. And it's Gullit. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Gullit. Vieri. And this is Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And this is Ibrahimovic. And it's shapes to shoot! Goal!
Surprise, surprise! Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Chance! And that's a tidy finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what...
That's the end of the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Cameroon really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And so the action is resumed. Gerrard. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. And he cuts out the supply. Gullit. And it's Roberto Carlos. It's played through for him. Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Vieri.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Thuram. Gerrard can see things others simply cannot.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
This is a promising build-up. Gullit, well read, and the danger is averted.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Threads one in. Messi. Cruyff. Oh, that's nice.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's not an especially good pass, that. Thuram is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And here's Gullit. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played into space. Cruyff wants to run onto this. Rafael Varane. Nedved. Gullit. Gullit running with the ball. He's in a great position here. Roberto Carlos. Vieri being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Cruyff! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution.
Cameroon have their second corner now.
Cameroon clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's a sharp little ball here. Hazard. And this is Hullet. Oh, sweet feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Thuram. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, it's played into the area. And a header! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Seedorf. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Adriano gets on the end of things as a matter of habit.
Cameroon nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he is going into that little black book. Guardiola, played out wide. Nice control. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Hullet. I think we're just about done here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Knocks it into space. He is through here. Rummenigge. He's found the way through. There's the shot! So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether...
And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out...